Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I make my butter cookies, so stick around. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for coming. Welcome, feel at home. If you are an oldie, thank you so much for coming back. So guys, let's go ahead and make our cookies, our butter cookies. So the ingredients that we are going to be needing for this particular recipe is this. So for the new guys, kindly consider subscribing. So let's start making our cookies. So in a bowl, go ahead and add in the butter. Add in the butter, and then using a mixer or just a cooking stick or whichever tool that you can find that can help you beat your butter, go ahead and use that. So I'm beating my butter until it's pale. So continue to beat your butter until it turns pale. After that, I am going to add in my icing sugar. Icing sugar is the next thing that you are going to add. Make sure you sieve your icing sugar very well. Sieve it very well to remove the lumps that will be present. They come with so many lumps, which might make it a bit harder for you to do the mixing. So make sure you sieve your icing sugar to get it fine. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and then we're going to continue now with the process of beating. So continue to mix your icing sugar and your butter. Continue to mix it until you get a well done mixture. Then our next ingredient is going to be the egg that we are using, just one egg. Add it, and then we're going to continue again with the mixing. So go ahead, use your butter, use your cooking stick, or your mixer to do the mixing. So just make sure you do it well. And then now we are going to add in vanilla essence, or any essence that you choose to use. I love vanilla, so that's what I'm using, and these are vanilla butter cookies. So go ahead and use the one that you prefer. Okay, so mix it well, and then we're going to continue now with the flour. Flour is our next ingredient. Add that in. I had already sieved my flour. Guys, remember to sieve your flour as well to remove the lumps so that it's easier again for you to mix. Okay, go ahead and sieve it, and then add in your 10 ml water or milk. If you have milk, well and good, go ahead and use it. So using a spatula, using a cooking stick, using a spoon, just whichever tool, again go ahead and do the mixing until you get a butter that is well done. You get a nice butter that we can now go ahead and do the piping with. Okay, so we are done, and I'm using a piping bag. I'm going to put it in a glass. I've already put in my nozzle. I'll show you guys a bit later. So I've already put in my nozzle, and I'm using that piping bag. I've put it in a glass because it's going to be easier for me and it's not going to be messy. So if you can do that, it will be great. You will not have a messy thing. Okay, just put it in a glass and continue to add in your butter bits by bits. I'm also going to show you how you can make your own piping bag if you don't have these bought ones. I'll show you how you can make your own using a parchment paper or a grease paper. So that's my nozzle. I already put in, as I told you, I had already put in my nozzle inside my piping bag so that we shape our cookies. So you're going to continue squeezing so that you release any air that may have been trapped inside. And then now we are going to start piping. So you're going to go round and round as you squeeze out your butter. Remember to leave in some space in between the cookies so that you give them enough room for them to rise when they are cooking. So squeeze and then you go round and round, squeeze and then you go round and round again. As simple as that, guys. It's just as simple as that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can make your own parchment paper if you do not have these bought ones. So using a grease paper, you're going to fold it just as you can see on the video. Just hold and continue to roll your parchment paper, to make that piping bag. So you don't have to go through the struggle of buying a new one. But then with this one, if you do not have a nozzle, then you're just going to have the round shapes. Okay, so I've slide in a nozzle. I hope you saw that. I put in a nozzle, and then now I am adding in my butter bit by bit. So I'm done adding the butter. I'm now going to squeeze in again, just as I did in my piping bag. I'm going to squeeze in to release any air that may have been trapped in. Also, I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut that parchment paper down below so that I can release the nozzle, so that we can now shape our cookies using the nozzle. As you can see now, we can't see the nozzle, but this is how you do it, so that you allow your nozzle to do its job. Okay, guys, so you just cut round and round. As you go round, you cut it round. Now you can see the nozzle. Just cut halfway or just a quarter way through, and now we are good to go. Now we can start piping again. As you can see, there is our nozzle, and it's now ready for its job. So let's now go ahead and continue with the piping. Feel free to play around, feel free to do as many shapes as you like. Have fun in the kitchen, involve your children in this quarantine period. Just have fun. So with this nozzle, we can do roses. We can do some roses. Yeah, we can do some roses, and we can also do the star shaped ones. So with the roses, you just go round and round. As you press your butter out, you go round and round, and then you release. Go round, and then you can now release. And then for the star, you just press and lift. Okay, you press your butter and lift. You press it and then you lift. Just press and lift, and repeat the process. Okay, as simple as that. You press and release. You just press it down and release, and you have your cookies ready for baking. So I will also show you guys that I played around with my butter. I did play around with my butter. So go ahead and have some fun in the kitchen as we do this. I'm going to bake these cookies for about 25 minutes at the temperature of 170 degrees Celsius, and then I will come back and show you how the results turned out. So guys, here are our cookies. How do they look? I am so impressed. I so love these cookies, and they are smelling so good. They are crunchy. I just loved the outcome. So what do you think, guys? Did you enjoy my recipe? If you did, kindly give this video a big thumbs up. I will really appreciate that. If you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel. please make sure you consider subscribing to my channel. Also, if you're going to try out this recipe with your kids, let me know down below in the comment section. Do let me know how generally this video was on the comment section. I will appreciate your conversation down below. So thank you so very much. Until my next video. See you. Bye.